Hello. 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 How goes everybody? Eagle's Nest today. It's exciting. I wonder how many people are going to show up. I hope a good amount of people show up. I sure do love BT26 as a format, as a new release. Anyone got new stuff yet? I got some new stuff. I pulled Sarismon, which is nice. Altart Saris. Altart Saris, and then my other hit was Jupiter. Really hoping to get some Altar. I need Kunlun, and I need a bunch of Altar Jupiters and things, so we'll see where it goes. We go Limitless. It's today, right? This one is today. 14, 15 people maybe. Ugh, my tummy is not happy about this. Anyway, players should be getting ready soon. I just a little distracted. I don't know who I'm gonna watch first, but we'll watch somebody first for sure. Ugh, excuse me. A little tired today. I'm on the anti-allergy grind again. But yeah, no, I'm stoked. I don't know if you guys knew this, but have definitely been a max rarity Jupitermon enjoyer. Been trying to get my Jupitermon to max rarity. Like, I don't do SPs, so I'm not trying to go that crazy, but yeah, so I gotta get my Wrath modes. I gotta get my wide plasmids at Altart. The Altart for wide plasmid looks pretty cool. I gotta also like the Jupitermon Wrath mode Altart is just kind of like better. I don't like the base art Jupitermon Wrath mode. The fact that you're just like fight it, like it's just like looking at the stupid big machine thing. I'm like, kind of kills the art for me personally, but it is what it is, right? Other than that, but the actual altar for Wrath mode looks so good. Yeah, he's got like the claymore in front of him, and he's just ready to like just kill somebody. I'm stoked. Also, the SP is probably the coolest SP out of all these like gold like picture frame SPs. I don't know if it'll be enough for me to actually grab it though. It's a little too pricey for me to actually grab an SP like that. Kind of want the Kunlun SP or Kunlun Altart as well. Like I just kind of like that little office scene they have. I don't want to make sure I get my collection of those. Kanan Altart, cool. I'm shocked that Roko didn't get an Altart. Instead, they gave Beat Break Double Tamer Altart, which is kind of lame, but they didn't give Kyo an Altart. I don't know. I feel like the Altart slot this set kind of got cluttered. Like there's a lot. There's just a lot. Like why are all the cards loading on Digimon card.dev? That's crazy. But oh, the Chronomon Altar, actually the Holy Mode, Chronomon Holy Mode looks really cool. Jupitermon's a little weird too though. Like these dual card altarts, the altarts for dual cards specifically, just feel kind of weird because like they get kind of hidden, kind of cluttered because dual cards by nature are so are a lot, right? They're a lot of text because you got to fit all of the option stuff in there, and that's not. And the fact that they made the option a different color from the Digimon instead of it all being one thing, well, I'm all for like different balancing knobs. It definitely just like thickens up the card a little bit on terms of like text, which isn't always that great. What were the ultra rares this time around? Ultimate rares? Ultra rare? It was Rosemon, it was Destroy Mode, and then I can't think of the last one. Was it the other Chronomon? No. What was the other? What's the last Ultimate rare? I'm tripping. Is it Plutomon? It's Plutomon. That's what it is. Yeah, man, this has just so cluttered with different alt arts. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully the beat break stuff ends up being good for people. I have my doubts that the beat break stuff is going to be too relevant. I also have my doubts that the Dantemon stuff is going to be relevant. So I guess we'll just have to see. Excuse me. Also, like, pre-release, I don't know about you guys, but like, this is the first time in a while, like, I don't need any pre-release stamp card. Kind of crazy. I'm usually used to needing like 1 or 2 pre-release stamp cards, but no, none. All the cards I'm interested in are either rare or common. In terms of that, like, and I don't really care about getting pre-release stamped rares. Not to mention, like, what do I even need rare wise? I need the holy mode. I need dark mode. But like, those are both. Those are both. Oh, looks like we only got 12 people. Okay. 12 people with 13 people maybe. Okay. Let's watch table 1. Yeah, I'm down for table 1. Let's watch table 1. Excuse me. But looks like we got a Gallantmon enjoyer. Gallantmon's still kind of a sleeper. I would say Gallantmon's still very much so a sleeper deck in the game. We recently got a top. Did get hit on the ban list, and we are playing with the new ban list, so that's going to be a little rough for this guy. But we'll see. Oh, looks like we got Vulcan. Toko reads to me. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be Vulcan. I don't think anyone else would be running that Toy Agu mod. Or yeah, and then into what, the Maramon? Yeah, this is totally Vulcan, right? And then we're gonna pass turn with the memory boost. Yeah, there we go. There's Factorial Area, and we are playing Digicross. You know, our Cross Arts is a new. Cross Arts is a new card that has me a little suspicious. Like, I know Vulcan was already seen as a pretty, like, I don't want to say belligerent deck, but like, it was already kind of a deck that did too much ish. Like, it was on track for being too much, obviously meta wise or competitive wise. It wasn't taking up more than its fair share of tops. Like some tournaments, it would be like 3 tops, but I think that's like the highest it's ever gotten with Vulcan. But like, I don't know how I feel about giving them a second card that unsuspends your Digimon, and a second card that unsuspends, and you can't play around that unsuspension. The titles, you can play around title stream in the early game by not giving your opponent memory or monster units to bounce, right? Emmy destroy Gallimon. Gallimon X comes out. All the Gallimon players really hate my deck. That's fair. UAGO stuff is not okay. We have to see. I'm not convinced one way or the other where the new AGO stuff. I'm excited for the new AGO stuff personally, but to say it's a problem, I think it's a little too quick to call. We'll have to see. We do attack with the Marimon, which Toko gives us memory. And then we have reboot thanks to the Toy Agu. And what did we do to pass memory? Huh. Interesting. We are using off-color memory boost using the red yellow one. Or sorry, training, not memory boost. Wargrowl into Wargrowl X. I would not be shocked if Wargrowl X got hit eventually. And then we go into Gallant. This is the ADL1 Gallant, right? Yeah, it is. Ignition Flare. Oh, we're just dead. What a crazy top deck, right? That just kills us. Wow. That's insane. Sorry, I need a sec. Well, to be fair, I just tried the meta decks. I did not try Saris against it yet. Saris seems pretty good, but I feel like depending on how you build the Saris deck or the Jupitermon deck, you might have trouble. I feel like preempt, like good Dianamon timing might really screw over that deck a lot. Playing another dual colored training. So I think we just loaded up on trainings in this deck and just kind of kicked out all memory boosts. That tracks a little bit. And we've just set up a new board. No Digimon on board, meaning the Vulcan deck can't kill you, which is nice to see. Sorry, checking some things. All right, we're gonna play a man. Oh wait, we still have Memboost in the deck. Okay, gonna find level 4. Gonna find Gallant X. I feel like we're gonna try to grab Gallant X here. Pass. We do have the Kanon. We did establish another Memboost and a Kanon. But it seems to me we might be struggling on getting Getting draw going. Got an ignition flare so we can link with our egg. We are not having a good time this game one. Oh, it removes an option. Okay, so we get rid of the mem boost. All right, fair enough. And then we use factorial area. Discard a card, draw 2. Oh no, that's divine arms, not factorial area. Promote Geo. Gonna training into no Geo X. That's unfortunate. Growl started. The fact that starter deck Growl is still a mainstay. Into our one of Growlmon X antibody. Draw 1, discard 1. Draw for Digivolve, then draw 1, discard 1. Discarded a Guillemon again. The Rush Guillemon specifically. Do we win here? There's a potential. I'm gonna pop training. Going to War Growl. This is what? This is the BT12 War Growl? I always forget which War Growl is which, especially when it comes to these Ultimate Cup arts. But oh yeah, no, it is the BT12 one. When Digivolving, delete something. If you don't, you get to Digivolve into a Gallant for a reduced cost of 1. So we go into Gallant. Did we pick up the Gallant X from that surge? I hope we did. I'm going to swing. It's going to be 1 check. Another mem boost. I did evolve for 1 into Gallant X. Swing Gallant X. Gain plus, so we're plus 18k, so we're hitting 20k. Hitting a Greymon in trash. Did we trash something already? I don't think we did. Or as in like, oh no, we did trash the security, okay. And I just play Guillemon. Surgeon 3. Grab a Gallantmon. Protoform? Oh, all of it to the bottom, yeah. We're just grabbing the Gallantmon. Rip Peter Cullen. Oh, Optimus Prime? Yeah, that's kind of sad. Spent the last 8 hours playtesting and says nothing can counter the deck. Well, to be... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. I think Jupiter... We'll see. It might finally be too much, but... Still we gotta wait it out. Think initial feelings about TB were very similar, but now they're generally fine. Oh, gonna protoform into... Oh, did we get rid of the Gallant and then rebuild the stack? Busted. Yeah. Vulcan just... That was just rough. Vulcan did not... We just didn't play a Vulcan in Vulcanmon. Like, that is quite unfortunate. You got a little tech to your ME deck. It works nice. Our Guillemon player is frozen over. They're back. Nah, Breath of the Gods. Breath of the Gods is their little tech. Surely. Right? I think it's Breath of the Gods. That means you can't be DP reduced. Yes, I feel like that's right. No Raremon EX9. I'd have to remember what that card does. On deletion D Digi1. Oh, yeah. Kind of like using Greymon. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of people have been doing that. Or like the Titans Greymon, I should say. Same logic. That's pretty good. That's pretty smart. But it's an inherent enemy. You typically don't have your stack get deleted as you DNA. But against TB you would, right? That's the thing. As TB you would get deleted. Or against TB you would get deleted. So then you can on deletion D digivolve the Susan. Sorry, I'm like really tired. Anyway. So slightly better start for Vulcan this time, I imagine. Getting to do the pull off the double Mem boost, Coronamon, discard 2, draw 2. Discarding 2 Digimon though, it's kind of unfortunate. Did we... I guess our opponent had to AFK for a second. The Persona 4 Shine Greymon mat is kind of sick though. Or is that Persona 5? I think it's 5, isn't it? Whatever. Alright, we hit our first Vulcan. Ugh. Seeing one Vulcan in trash already is like, dang it. Not if they have Susan underneath the Susan. That's fair. Can you do that? Forget. Sometimes there are rules to these things. No, you can do that. No, you're right. All right, we have all right, buddy. We have 3 memory boosts. Oh, looks like Gallimon also bricked. No rookie and to no level 4. That bites, but we did have set up a scramble to pick up the Growlmon next turn if our opponent leaves a Digimon on board. We still have Takato set up, so things are looking okay. I think there's a good chance the Growlmon's gone though if we can play the game. We just have so much memory. Pop the memory boost, go to 4. And there we go. We're going to play Altar Vulcan for 7. And get to Link. Not finding title stream here sucks. But maybe they have... Oh, wait. The memory's kind of bonked. You can't cross arts here. This would have been nasty. This would have been a full security clear if we gave ourselves enough memory for... If we gave ourselves 4 memory, we could have cross arts here and done 4 checks. Instead, we're only going to do 2, 3. No, we're only going to do the 2, right? Yeah. And then there we go, factorial area. Play what though? Can't play another Vulcan. There we go. Play Toyagu. Get some more draw going. It's pretty strong. Grab option. Grab Digimon. And then reboot on suspend. We could clear the Toyagu, but we can't scramble. Okay, that's helpful. Scramble definitely letting us have a comeback play. Debating on what we need to draw, but we have a search, so just kind of trying to figure out what we definitely want to take to hand. I feel like we need the War Growl and Trash, right? So we can do the Warp Biomerge play. Guilmon hits a lot of stuff here for us. Growlmon plus that Gallimon. That's pretty tough. I feel like we have to go. I feel like we have to go start at Growlmon for the memory. I could be wrong though, I guess. Yeah, we are going to get that started at Growlmon. Alright, so we're at 4 memory. Thanks to Tocado. Draw for turn. I mean, what our only hope is to digivolve this Guillemon all the way. Scramble for 2. No scramble for 2, rip. But we do kick the turn back thanks to memory gaining. Still no rookie in all these draws. And it would be really nice to see that promo Gallant come down here. I guess the trash isn't really that set up for promo Gallant, but like at least it's something. Soon we'll have Gallant with Assemble to answer situations. The new Gallimon seems pretty good. Alright, so what are we doing? Alright, if there is Protoform going to Gallimon X. That will -4, +4. Attempt to delete, but since we don't have a target high enough, we just trash the top security. And that's it unless we Crimson Blaze. I think that's it in general. Coronamon discard 2. Looks like we're gonna draw 2. Dan and Kanon gain us to 4 memory. Look at these gamers. What's up, Fizzle? It's a tough spot to be in. I mean, I think we're fine, right? Is there a reason we can't just swing Vulcan, swing Corona? Your round 1 opponent had a work meeting? Lol. Rip. Didn't get to play. Swing 2 checks Vulcan. And you just swing Corona. Yeah. While they shuffle up, I'm gonna go get a drink or something. I am falling asleep, man. I need to wake the fuck up. I'm back. I actually need to test something. Hello? Hello? How's this mic sound? I need to test this mic out for it's a little traveling mic that I have, but I need to test it out for an event I'm doing Sunday. So you guys tell me if there's like I feel like there's like popping to it. I might have to get it replaced, but you guys tell me how this mic is. Looks like we're doing Gromon had a board, but I guess it went away with some options and stuff. We do got the Miramon touching. Sounds good. Okay, no like popping or anything. Okay, that might have just been my phone being annoying. Okay, that's good. But with 4 memory, and we got to promote. I think Galamon's gonna like. I love that we're playing like every red dual training. That is so funny. All right, I'm switching back to my normal mic. I don't want to be like limped over here. All right, we're back. We're back in live. Back in action, if you will. What happened? Did we swing and hit into a Vulcan with no DP boost? Uh-oh. That's a little crazy. I guess it's just, yeah, I guess it is just play Growl, Geo, sorry. And search, can't hit the Geo, but you can grab, looks like we're gonna go for 6. The one of Growl X to the bottom. That's surprising. Okay, so then we... Oh, because this Gallon has Rush, so we were able to use the Tocado effect. Busted. Okay, so we have Dan. You know, a lot of people were saying that, like, oh, now that we have Dan and Kanan, or Kanan Yuki, like, we can, like, not play Dan and Kanan anymore. Like, we can rotate that card out. But I'm like, god damn, is it nasty if you have both? Like, have we thought about how gross it is to have both Kanan Yuki and the dual tamer Dan Kanan? Like, That just sounds busted. Looks like we're gonna mem boost out of here. We're gonna actually get the Vulcan down finally. Oh no. Vulcan to the bottom. We're actually gonna do a Vulcan to the... Oh, he's hesitating. He knows what kind of choice he just made. Because Vulcan to the top, or like we lost a Vulcan and then Vulcan to the bottom. We have to win this game with 2 Vulcans. Pop 2 memory boosts. Play Vulcan. Looks like we are gonna probably play... We're gonna de-digivolve everything by what? 2? I think that's what Vulcan does. I always forget. It's like on play, de-digivolve 1, everything once. And then ignition flare. Everything gets de-digivolved, right? Am I tripping? I know we have some immunity, but it's like a your turn immunity on the Gallantmon, right? Vulcan. Vulcan is in fact de-digivolve 1 all your opponent's Digimon. Ignition flare. Now, I mean, we still can't... Oh, we can cross arts. We can cross arts to do one more check. Not if we do it that way. Never mind. I'm going to go factorial area first. What are we playing off of it? Okay. Kokuamon. What is that? Just a... It's not the searcher. This is it should be a searcher. No, it's a start of main phase. A lot of rookies in this game now, man. Start of main. Oh, it's the... Oh, it's one of the... Oh, it's start of main Evo. Okay, my bad. There's a lot of rookies now, man. I gotta say. Armless Vulcan sucks to see. That's true. Does suck to see. But like, we still win, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, but we gave it self rush. Okay. Oh, we're doing the comeback play. I'm a fool. Okay. I keep forgetting that. I always forget this is a thing that Gallant can do now. Like, I think this is so underrated. Like, I was getting so mad at people for like, I was getting so mad at people when they were hating on this Gallantmon. I was like, and the 5, like, I'm just like, you have good plays. Like, comeback plays are everything nowadays. Like, how are we hating on this Gallant? And sure enough, like, those people were wrong and I was right. We do get... No, we're unaffected, right? We're unaffected because we... Is it only Digimon? It's like everything. Is it golden immunity? Hold on. I forget. Gallant. Your turn. Your opponent's effects don't affect this Digimon. Yeah. It is golden immunity. Yeah. I just couldn't... Yeah, because it... Yeah. Your turn. As long as... If you have Tocado in this Digivolution cards, you get plus 5k, and you get immune. Your opponent's effects don't affect this Digimon with Tocado in its Digivolution. They've worded it so weird, but basically, if Tocado's in the sources, plus 5k, golden immunity. It's only your turn though, but it's nice in this scenario, right? Like, it is just, I get to swing, I get to do my thing, your board is gone, and here we are. Yeah, I still don't. And then like the new Gallantmon gets revealed and I'm like, this is kind of good too. Like, I don't know, man. Gallantmon players are gonna be eaten. Like, what's up, Blade Dragonoid? All right, so we got 5 memory, and we just, like, the only answer we have is play other Vulcan, right? But we bottom decked one, yeah, and we're getting punished for that. What do we... Okay, we got to do the discard draw 2, right? Yeah, discard draw 2. but with one being in security and one being, yeah. There's the title stream. Kanon for what purpose? Another factorial area. I mean, if we have the Vulcan, unironically, we could play it for 4 here. So it's just pretending that we like swoop-a-doop the factorial areas. You what? Oh, but we have the Agu. Oh, I forgot about that. That sucks. We got hoed by the Agumon. Crazy. I mean, Galamon X just wins us the game, right? Why not factorial area, though? Like, play another Digimon at that point. F it. I think they had to go for title stream. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, they could have, right? They could have done Kanon, Dan. They could have done Kanon, used title stream, set them to 5, but then Dan and Kanon could have played the factorial to go wide. Like, yeah, I think you're right. I think they could have done that easily. They just kind of chose not to. And that's Gallant X. Yeah, and they're going to die to it. I think they were just a little flustered. They're still... I think this is one of this person's first time. Am I crazy? I think this might be one of the person's first times on webcam, let alone being streamed. I don't remember this playmat at all. A few other things. Looks like they were trying to dig for Vulcan, but like I said, they bottom decked one, and one was in security. So like there was only one more hovering around there. So a little bit unfortunate not recognizing that when they saw the Vulcan as the top deck there. But they did have an out. Like you said, like we could have played title stream there, beef up our Toy Agu, and would have been okay, right? Like we would have been, they'd be at 5 memory, but what can they do with an empty board and 5 memory? You could replay. You could play what, your 3rd Takato potentially? No, did they have the EX? They might have had the the 8001 War Growl, right? That lets you play the Takato. So that kind of feels bad. And then if they just have another Agu, they do it all over again. Yeah, alternates would leave the battle area other than by your effects. You may play one Takato and Gyo. Ooh, yeah. So you would have to like... So the inheritable of the War Growl might be relevant there, right? Because you would have had to... You would have had to get rid of the Gallant and get rid of the Agu, but then they still keep the Takato no matter what. That's tough. That's tough. They were probably boinked anyway. Oh, was the gain 2 inherited? Okay. Most lists don't run the 80 War Growl. Well, the list that tops did, pretty sure. So there's that. What's Benison doing? Oh, we got some Titans. Has Limitless been updated with BT26 law? Yeah, it has been. think that was like yesterday or something. Shout outs to Eagle for making sure that happens. So we have a Titans match versus Beelstar. Has Beelstar changed too much? I heard rumors of people wanting to play Geckomon in the list. And then on top of that, the big thing is Cherubi. A lot of people want to play Cherubi because you can, like, there's the potential to OTK now with Cherubi and hard playing a second Lady Devi during the combo. Oof, this poor Dober. Such a weird card, having to delete your own Digimon if there's no target. Ooh, that is weird. But that is kind of Purple's thing. We do have Darkfield set up. I gotta read what Darkfield does. Where are you? So, and they another thing they can play in a Beelstar, I feel like, is Junimon Heretic mode, Hysteric mode. There's a world where you could play that and then play Junimon on top of, like, as your side pieces, as like your level 7 trick play. I do find that amusing. Darkfield gives everything, all Titans blocker, and then if you have Pluto or Titamon in name, everything is 3k, easy peasy. Yeah, it's good in Beelstar. Hysteric gives strong value. Yeah, like that's one. Like that's like, to me, one of the biggest thing that, like, the Beelstar Three Musketeers deck is fairly complete, right? For the most part, like there is nothing you really absolutely need to add in the deck, or else it'll never do well again. Like, it's a fairly complete deck. The only thing would be like maybe a competent other level 4 for the deck. Otherwise, you're pretty solid. It is just like your flex spots always end up being this like need to find what is your trick play to end the game. Oftentimes you see the Kaiser Leo. Oftentimes you see the other thing you see is the Skull Bellucci level 7 Titamon thing. That one also works, but like adding in a Juno Hysteric package, I think that might be a route. We'll have to see. Beelstar versus Pluto. Yes. I wonder if there's a world where you play Darkfield. Probably not, but shmee. Oh, hard play Plutomon. Reduce cost. The fact that there's a black card always trips me up, but if you have fewer cards in your hand than your opponent, reduce the cost by 6. That sounds crazy since the other ones are reduced cost by 5, but this one actually ends up being a 7 play cost at the end of its reduction, because it does start as a 13 play cost. But then we are going to complete the on play by trashing one card in your hand. If it's your turn, you may play a Titan Trait Digimon card from your trash with the cost reduced by 7. This effect can't play Plutomon specifically. It cannot play Plutomon brackets, meaning specifically Plutomon. However, does not say anything about zombie Plutomon, so Plutomon can bring back zombie Plutomon. And then all turns, when your hands are trashed from, you may delete all your opponent's level Digimon, which we kind of did that. We get to establish Plutomon, zombie Plutomon, which I think is 100% a mistake of a card. Should not exist in this game. We also have Assembly. That's why you do have an inheritable under this Plutomon, and you have Decode, Security +1, but you do have This effect on play when attacking, when digivolving by trashing one card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon. All turns, the part I'm terrified of, when any of your opponent's Digimon are played or digivolved, both players trash a card in their hand so that they have 4 left. So we're pretty much... Ooh. Okay. I see you, but decode... Wait, uh-oh. Decode don't do junk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're gonna bounce those... is it bounce or bottom deck? It's Neptune that bottom deck's title stream takes to the hand, and then Pluto. I mean, we're gonna resolve all of Plutomon again. Oh, this is so gross. Wait, do we not? Is it only if it's your turn? By trashing, we play Pluto. Doesn't? Is it? It's all turns when hands are. Am I confused? Did we not? Can we not? It's your turn only, but you can still trash to trigger the all turns. Ah, okay. That's why I'm tripping up. If it's your turn, you may play. Ah, okay. Okay. New cards. New cards have a lot of words, man. We are just going to straight up hard play a Plutomon again, though. And this is going to reinvent the loop. Trash a card. And now we can't use Asuna, man. Ugh. They're in overtime now? Okay. That makes sense. Our Gallantmon, Vulcanmon deck, game did go kind of long, honestly. Gonna just play Fly Bullet. Get rid of Pluto. Play Asuna. I see what we're doing here. We're trying to bait the initial zombie Pluto. So then the second one can trigger. Okay. Swing zombie Pluto. Sack +1. Trash. Delete one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon. Get to do a bunch of stuff. Which egg is this? This is the Sunomon egg, which is the one that lets you play a Digimon when you trash. Yeah, you may play one of them. You may play what you trash for a reduced cost of 2. Yeah. Swing Gobbly, swing. Oh, and then we just Skull Tighter for game, right? Show me Skull Tighter. Oh wait, do we even have the memory for it? Probably not. Oh wait, we can't fit it. We're gonna play Pluto. Play Pluto. Discard, play zombie? Or do we not have another zombie? Oh. Is that time? That might be time. You don't think Suno can play level 3s though? That doesn't sound true. You may play when level 4 or higher Digimon cards with the demon. Oh, you're right. It has to be level 4 or higher. Touche, V-Force. Looking for Cherubi. Yeah, looking for Cherubi so you can swing for a game. That makes sense. Maybe we did. Maybe the Goblimons got played through something else and not the egg. I could see that. I could see that just being a mess up. That's fine. It would be nice to play Searchers for 1. Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. I'd be happy with that too. What can I do? Everyone's going to different tables again. I mean, we're in like time now, right? So it's just wait until we got a match. Who's on Jupiter? I wonder. K-Fizz, are you on? You on Shambhala? I know you're playing both the decks. I want to see. I just don't know what you decided to be on today. I guess we'll find out. What do I want to get? Another Gallantmon playmat? How bad do we want to get another Gallantmon playmat? Do we want to gamble? Do you think it's somebody else on Gallantmon? Or they just got the mat? Also, what is this crazy green haired chick? What is this? What is this playmat? I don't even know what that is. Go figure. I guess we'll stay here, even though the bottom camera I need to like, oof, that one's rough. I don't know what I can do to fix that one. I can move it up, but it's like, I don't really have like a zoom button, do I? Any chrono? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. I'd have to go through like everyone's deck list and figure it out slowly. Am I at table 2 still? Penguin versus Heroic. Ellie, so it's a beat break. Using some of the new stuff, but mostly old stuff. Versus TB. You know what? I think I'm gonna find a different table. Oh, that's Gallant. Yeah, F it. Let's go here. Never mind. I forgot I'm not allowed to watch Don Mustachio. Ugh. I hate everything. Fine. 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 You win, chat. Oh, we're playing some crazy cope from Marshmallow Ruffian again. That's insane. So no one on Jupiter, I don't think. I didn't catch anyone on Jupiter just yet. But Marshmallow Ruffian playing Dantemon versus we'll watch Jonah Benison's Three Musketeers, since that's kind of interesting. We go into Beelstarmon X. Part of me is surprised that this card is still in the deck, but I guess you have to play it for OTK lines. Swing, same thing, right? Trash, 2, trash, swing. I'm not surprised Marshmallow Ruffian's on this deck. He is the king of cope. Listen, someone's got to make sure it's bad, you know? Someone's got to put the effort in to make sure it's bad. And if anyone's going to do it, it might as well be Marshmallow Ruffian. God bless him. I have a new pop. Like a dragon, lightning dragon Zenitsu. Very cool. Very fun. All right, so we go. I don't even know what this deck does, man. Apparently Muskets has a somewhat achievable 5+1 minimum damage line now, though it needs you to play an IMO cope card of 2S True Ruby. This line only needs one bind red trigger. Yeah, I saw that too. We were talking about it earlier. Yeah, the only new cards in Three Muskets is gonna be the Cherubi plus potentially Geckomon, just to fill out like that level 4 slot, which is like I think the only place where I feel like TS is or Three Musketeers is missing is like a third level 4 in the deck. I feel like they're missing that. Also, I feel like there's probably room for them to play Juno and Hysteric mode now. Brother, what do these cards do? There's actually, what's crazy to me is there are 5 level 3 Atmons in this set. That is insane. Never have I ever seen a deck hit that many level 3s. So we got the medic. Yeah, there's no level 5s or 6s. How does this deck play the game? Is it just like, is it just holding on to the fact that like they all like, you just spam out level 4s? You're just spamming out level 4s and like they have some form, all forms of protection, some form of protection. So like you chill. Looks like we just hard slam a Lady Devi. Bottom deck the Cherubi and go for game there. Yep. Easy peasy. And that's essentially the combo that we were seeing. All right, Marshmallow Ruffian quickly shuffling and finding a new hand. And take a minute for J. Jonah Benison to get their situation. I think they win in mulliganed. Still tired. Let's have some security. Let's see where we go. Gonna hatch, go into Tellermon, and then hard play. God knows what that is. That's not God grade. That's not God graded leash. That's not 7 code either, right? No, it's purple. Ugh. This is gonna be my problem. If Atmon ever gets good, having to go back and reread all the promos and generic options and tamers they have to remember everything. Super hacking? It might be super hacking. I think there's a good chance you're right. Gonna draw a card, gonna promote the Tellermon. Tellermon, when this Digimon gets linked? Oh no, that's the Switemon effect. You may link 1 7 code trait Digimon from your hand or this Digimon's evolution cards to the Digimon with the cost reduced by 2. We do link the Roleplaymon, which gives it progress and piercing, making you immune. And you are also plus 3k. So you actually said it's 7k surviving the security check, which is nice. And then also the Tellermon has the effect. When the Digimon gets linked, reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 with the Entertainer, open or 7 code trait among them to the hand, return to the rest of the top of the deck. The top of it, or bottom. Okay, so you can set up like your top decks and stuff if you want to keep those cards. Nice. All that for 1 check. I'm gonna go super hacking one more time to pay for 2. How do you get to, oh, you assemble 7 code trait Digimon? Is that how you get Dantemon on the board? There's no way this just doesn't make sense for you to actually like Digivolve into this guy, right? That doesn't happen? Link 6 is crazy though. We're using the 7 code pad. Oh, I see. And you digivolve for 7. There's the white option that says 6-7 in text. That's true. Speaking of which, I don't know if I'm emotionally mature enough to read the new dual card boxes effect out loud, chat. I'm gonna go title stream. I'm gonna bounce the dude. Digivolve into roleplaymon. I mean, what? Do you have enough to just hard drop Dante yet? I feel like you have to. Wait, Dante doesn't kill anything? No way, right? I guess it fights something thanks to Weathermon. You also de-digivolve thanks to the Gomimon. You delete the lowest level thanks to Tellermon. Okay, there's some stuff you can do. On play should delete. No, the on play doesn't delete, right? You just attack. The all turns does. When this Digimon gets linked, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Yeah, you're right. It's the trash the top security, or it's bottom deck the top security that is dependent on all the links. Also, if you use Dante to attack on play, you're under progress from a role play. Yeah, that's fair. You know what card would have been good for this deck? Analog Youth. Just saying. Rest in peace, Analog Youth. Didn't deserve it. Looking at digivolving into Gato, play a second Asuna. They omit it from the official stream and I could smell that it was gonna get hit. That's fair. Your yellow potato deserved it, so did that boy. I don't think so. I think the potato's way worse. I do feel bad for Mastamon players, but maybe that just means Mastamon will finally get a good rookie, you know? Or you can be like me, still waiting for a new level 4. Lady Devi, trash. Trash, gain of memory. Wait, we're not going to gain the memory? I guess we already did. Sometimes the memory shenanigans in this deck get so confusing. All right. Going to, what's it called? Detach is the protection effect on all the 7 code stuff. It is called Detach. All right, what does super hacking do? We have 2 of them. Surely something is relevant here. All turns, when Digimon are deleted, delay, you may link trash to one of your Digimon without paying the... That doesn't seem good. Yeah, I guess it is just for trash 1, draw 2. Bring our opponent down to 3 memory. Okay, surely we could code 7 Dantemon. Surely Dantemon comes down now, right? Right, our deck does a thing. This is our Susan mode. This is the whole point of the deck. We have to play through the 7 layers of hell to summon our giant fire hair poet. Can we do it? And if we can't, that's funny. Oh no, please. Are we like missing somebody? Is that the problem? Okay. Surely we have it. There we go. There we go. Super hacking. Yes. Yes. Dantemon. This is the whole point of the deck. We're here. All right, we have to do it correctly though. Please, like, resolve this properly for the chat. We're really gonna do that to us. We're really gonna do this. We're really gonna do this to the stream right now. I'm livid. I don't think that's how multiple links go. I think multiple links go sideways, right? Like stacking. Do we have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I don't see 7. How come we don't have 7? Who are we missing? There we go. There's the 7. Oh, it only links 6. Oh, right, because we didn't assemble. I thought, okay, sorry. I thought for some reason I was so convinced that we did assemble. There's a lot of effects happening. Should be able to clear the scope too, right? Because the alterns delete something, the Weathermon fights something, the purple one deletes lowest, right? Are we just like not attacking? Oh, because of course we have Karis modded the deck. Of course. Why not? Does this thing not have detach? Oh, it does not. Wow. Okay. That's shocking. That would have been incredibly broken. Never mind. Oh, it attacked without what? Oh, it can attack without suspending. Oh my days. Okay. All right. Yeah, 4 protections would be diabolical. You guys are right. Detach would make it immortal. Yeah, you guys are right. I know. I got ahead of myself into thinking Atmon would ever be good. Would have been fair. I don't know if it would have been fair. That's not, I don't think that's true. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We promote, we're building a whole stack again. This did give a lot of memory though. So I don't think we're gonna be in a good spot. I'm gonna play another Asuna. This thing's a behemoth, man. What is this thing? This thing's plus a lot. Right, because it's like for every level 4, it's plus 3k for every link card at least. This thing's gigantic, man. It's 36k. Thank you. It really just dies to any random removal. Excuse me. This is kind of nuts. Beelstar. Beelstar loops, getting rid of, trashing 2, Fly bullet. No, is that durable? There we go. That's what we needed to see. Goodbye, Dante. You're a rookie again. Goodbye. I mean, we're still... Oh, we lose all our links. Oh. Chat. We lose all our links. Rest in peace, Digivolve. Forever the strongest removal in the game. Honestly though, real talk, why didn't we just hard play the Dante? Is there a reason not to just hard play the Dante? Am I tripping there? You assembly 7 different codes. And then the on play lets you link everything. Oh, you don't think he had the 7 unique? You sure? What if you swung, like, surely, like, I thought we were close if we didn't. Oh, you don't think we had all the names? Hmm. He had 6 different names. Who was he missing? I'm gonna believe you guys. I have no reason not to. It was missing 1. And I'm guessing we didn't have it in hand because roleplay could have attacking with roleplay would discard 1, draw 2. It was a bit hard to see for sure. But man, if he didn't have it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm just so tired today. Or rewatch some Gallantmon. Rewatch some Gallantmon versus K Fizz Pops Shambhala. And Digivolve gonna do the whole shwoop-de-woo, making a Gallantmon out of nothing. This passes to 1, which is nice, but I don't think it's enough. We do have blockers with Retal. I guess we're immune to effects. But I think we're just in like a checkmate. And we delete those guys. We attack. Oh, gain a memory. Who's the Gallant player? Is a newer player thing. AVP? I don't remember seeing this player before. Really debating this attack with the Gallon one. Swing. I think the Shalmon got blocked. We could block with a Mataratsu. That feels good. I feel like that feels good. Sorry. And a hard play on Mataratsu with the Mataratsu dying. Oh, that's going to be interesting. So we're going to bottom deck some stuff. Bottom deck, like, I mean, you just bottom deck anything War Growl or Growlmon in name. If not, you get the Gallant for sure. GG. Excuse me. I would have done Gallant X. Because, like, the colors do matter. It's kind of a mute point. Like, you would always target anything War Growl or Growlmon in name, but I don't think there was any in there, so. Excuse me, doesn't matter. Yeah, this deck, the deck, like, everyone was hating on Kunlun, but man, can the deck just make Kunlun. Ascension, it's a Mataratsu, shocker. And now we gotta decide what, like, do we go into Gallant X? Yeah, we're gonna go into Gallant X for 1, right? That's not free. Oh, it's Protoform. Does Mr. Kunlun have them option cards to spam? I mean, the fact that you could just loop the same 2 field spells over and over again, kind of worth it on its own, right? So we deleted Digimon. Crimson Blaze, there we go. I mean, I feel like we should have led with that. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like we should have led with that. But it's okay. Maybe we drew into it with the Gallant Evo. That's probably most likely it. But now it's just play Susan and win. Nothing else to it. minus Gagillion. Minus Gagillion. Oh, it's not game though, actually. Uh-oh. We trolled. We definitely trolled a little bit. Unless we don't plan on playing this season or attacking. We are going to attack. Trash the protoform, hit the last check, I guess, but one of Analog Youth, yeah. Crimson Blaze, right? Am I dumb? You can't play any of this. Okay, okay, yeah. Like someone caught it. Someone caught it. Oh, did we have enough to keep turn because of Analog Youth? Were we put to 6 memory? Oh, excuse me, were we put to 3 memory and then the Kunlungs put us to 6? That must have been it, right? K-Fizz Pop kind of like, it's even cut off on my screen a little bit. Their memory gauge is just cut off on the webcam. So I wasn't actually tracking properly on the memory gauge, so I guess I'm tripping. I didn't see that like, yeah, the Analog Youth actually keeps back turn. I just assumed that the other player wasn't tracking memory. Yeah, 3 Kunluns to give you indiscriminate memory. Kinda nasty, kinda nasty. Oh, someone is praying Chronomon. Okay. Chronomon and Jupitermon matchup. How about that? I feel like Jupiterbot claps the fuck out of the stick though. This is like table 5 or something. These guys are X1 right now for sure. resolving. Oh, Wrath mode? Swing Wrath mode. Or is that, oh, that was Giant Slayer. Delete the... Dang, we're still resolving effects? What's going on? Jesus Christ. Going to Holy. Going to Wide Plasmid. Oh no, this isn't Wide Plasmid. This is OG Jupiter. Did we just lose? I feel like we just lost. Honestly, you guys are probably right, but I don't even know how anything resolved. Honestly, I was so confused. I was trying my best to like look up cards and track what was happening, and I just couldn't, man. And that's gonna be that. That junk was confusing. I'm still trying to like piece together what happened. Like, is there an effect that makes you immune from Digimon effects in Jupiter or in Chronomon? Why did the Chronomon never leave from the DP minus? Did we just not do enough DP minus? I guess if we only did minus 15. But then we did Holy. It gives DP immunity on play. Oh, yeah. It gives DP immunity and trash stacks. Yeah. But then then why didn't it die? I guess it was 1k. Doesn't it mean it was just 1k last turn on the start of your opponent's turn then? Why didn't it die immediately at the start of turn though? Isn't Wrath Mode not premium? No, Wrath Mode is premium. Yeah, I understand why it digivolved, but like eventually the DP minus should kick in, right? I think they targeted Butenmon with Wrath effect. That's okay, maybe that's it. That's confusing a little bit. That's a little confusing for sure. All right, everybody seems to be pretty close to done. Just 2 tables left. How are you guys, by the way? Was it last week? Did we already talk about the ban list? I don't think we've talked. I made my video about the ban list, but I don't remember if we got to talk in chat about the ban list. I think overall, ban list was fine. I think people that were expecting a lot more are expecting too much. And not like in a, oh, you shouldn't expect that much from Bandai. It was like the format was fine. It was diverse. Not only was different decks winning, different decks were winning in different ways, right? Like it wasn't like a BT9 slop fest, right? Like we're not slop fest, but like just OTK fest, right? Every deck had a very unique playstyle that was topping. Like no 2 decks were really alike. And diverse decks were topping. So I was like, the only thing the ban list needed to do was like a little spring cleaning, you know? And that's what they did. They got rid of Angels, unfortunately. If like Angels probably took it too hard, but at the same time, turn 2 OTK is not fun. So like, you know, extreme hits for an extreme situation. I get it. People always seem to expect super hard hits to a ton of stuff and then get surprised when that doesn't happen. Yeah, and then I think everyone after that comment agrees. I've been overall pretty happy with how the game has felt since Between 25. Agreed. I agree with that. Honestly, like BT24 was scary. Like it was almost like, TS slop is bad, we're not happy with this, and then it like was fine. So like I think like for going into 11 EX11 into 25, like things were fun. Haters will say it's not unique because it all has TS slop or Shambhala trait somewhere. I think that's erroneous. Like how do I word this? Like that's a little disingenuous if like that's your take, because it's like everything says Greymon, right? Like every like how many every like we could say that about anything. Like I don't know, like everything says Greybot, everything says Greybot. Like what else? Like everything's a vaccine. Like it's just like it devolves really quickly when you feel that way, I guess. I don't know, like what's another example I had in my head? Like, oh, like how many sets of back-to-back sets did we have of Royal Knight support? Or yeah, like Royal Knights, yeah, Royal Knights King Drasil deck, right? Like that deck was getting support after support after support after support, it felt like, for a while, right? Like it was annoying, right? Like I could feel that. Like I feel like why it was annoying. It's kind of like what people are feeling. Like you're allowed to be annoyed, but like it's not like, I think the only difference is like maybe Royal Knights did get into a situation where it was a little too much at one point. Like it was close to being like the best deck of the presented. I'm probably misremembering. That doesn't actually sound true to me now that I'm saying it out loud. But like I remember thinking that was annoying, but even then, like it is, I feel for decks like Mastamon that lost Patamon, but the potato had to go. What about decks that lost Analog Youth, bro? What about my Ancient Garurumon deck, man? No one seems to care. We just get hit after hit, and we're not even topping. It's bullshit. The deck I had an actual issue with was Angels, and that was only because the only Angels player in my locals always acted like it wasn't strong. That player would be half right though. Like we do have to. I will come to the defense of Angels in the sense that like it, depending on how you define strong, it wasn't topping that much, right? Like it wasn't topping excessively more than anything else. If anything, it was topping less than most things. Like Vulcan out-tops it, Beelstar out-tops it, Jupiter out-tops it. Like Angels would get like a top, 2 tops. I think there might have been one Europe event where Angels did really well, or it was like an Oceania event. There was one event where I feel like Angels did like 5 or 6 of the top 16 or something. Like it was actually nutty. Looks like we'll watch K-Fizz pop. But outside of that one event, Angels was tame in terms of competitive play, in terms of like topping results. That is just fact, right? Like that is true. But turn 2 OTK is bullshit, so we hit it, right? Like that's still also true. So that's still a good reason. That's still reason enough to hit Angels. So like it's like that player saying that Angels wasn't strong is like half right. I think that's fair to say, right? That doesn't mean it shouldn't have gotten hit. I don't agree with that part of the sentence. If that person thought that Angel shouldn't get hit when it was capable of turn 2 OTK is wrong. For us, I feel like for us, turn 2 OTK is like the equivalent of like FTKs in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or in Magic or anything. FTK period. Hello? Did I lose internet? It was modern Takamikazuchi. Yeah. I can kind of agree with that. I think I vibe with that point for sure. I think I lost internet or something. Something happened. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Okay. That was weird. Let me see. What did people have to say about my opinions? Haters will say not unique. I feel like the deck's like Mastamon. I do feel for Mastamon though, like 100%. But hopefully Patamon being at 1 gives way for them to make an actual genuine Mastamon rookie for the deck. I think they've been needing that. I feel like they've also needed like a power crept Gatomon. I'm not gonna lie. The only deck I had an actual issue. No one told me the memory gauge was cut off the entire time. I had genuinely no idea. Oh, okay, Fizz, you're fine. It's not a big deal. I wasn't complaining. I was just more, I didn't believe the other person's memory gauge. That's all that was. Like, I wasn't being negative about it in any way. I was just led to me not believing that you had 6 memory and then hard dropped Susan and then analog youth mattering there. Like, I did not expect that to be true. That's all that was. Oh, he's not listening because he's fucking playing. Damn it. Galactic and Alter S are still topping. Okay, I will give you that, like, I kind of wanted to see Alter S get hit. And then that follows that, like, Galactic should have gotten, like, Galactic might be a stretch for me. I want Galactic hit. Don't get me wrong. I hate Galactic. Not a fan. No, I want it hit. However, real, like, unbiased, unhateful me does have to kick in and be like, does it need to get hit though? The answer's probably no, and they agreed. Alter S, it's gonna happen. It's coming. It's like Growlix at this point. Like, it's, as much as I've loved playing Alter S decks, that deck, chat, you know I'm gonna relate it to Lobomon somehow. When they banned promo Lobomon, they were like, this card is warping blue Lobomon players into only playing Ancient Garuru, so we're gonna ban it and force players to play other cards than Ancient Garuru. Sorry, we want you to play the bad cards. And it's like, that's gonna happen to Alter S, because Alter S is just warping all Omnimon DNA decks. Like, if you are playing any variant of Omnimon DNA and you are not Alter S-ing your opponent, you're wrong. Like, you are playing wrong. You're choosing to play a worse deck. That's not to say Alter S is the only DNA Omni you should run in the deck, right? I think it's proven that the Shambhala Omnimon has a place. Or other Omnimons, right? They all have their place. But if you're actively choosing not to play Alter S, you're actively being wrong. So, like, Alter S probably should get hit. So you could, like, we could argue that, like, yeah, that's in that territory for the list. That's like, they could have done more, but realistically, it's kind of like Angels, right? It's like, are they really, like, competitively a problem in the meta? Like, no, like, they get a couple tops. It's like Angels, right? Like, Angels out-topped them. Like, Angels definitely out-topped Galactic. Angels definitely out-topped Alter S. But it's not to say those two decks probably shouldn't get hit eventually, but, like, I can also understand why they didn't. That doesn't mean those decks aren't, like, virtually a problem to me. This is a Shambhala mirror. This is actually kind of fun. Crossheart decks haven't left. New stuff just reaped. Reaped? What are you talking about? Crossheart? Are you talking about Crossheart? I don't know what I missed there. I played decks that used analog youth too. But also him going to 1 is fine. I think, well, we are at the point where he's just too much value for his cost. You know, with Assemble becoming more and more popular, I'm inclined to agree. It just feels like, I don't know. It just feels sad to lose him, you know? It just feels sad. I don't know. I'm not happy about it. Like, it doesn't feel like hitting the potato, like hitting a Pokemon, hitting the potato, there's so many cards like they hit and you're like cheering. They hit Analog Youth and I was just kind of sad. Like, I was like, man, that's an end of an era. We still see and hear you. Okay, yeah, that was me catching up. I'm glad they hit Nyaro and the Pada left the TS Pada free. You're glad that the TS Pada stayed, but not the and they hit the 14 peta. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the appropriate thing to do too. Some of the secret, like some of like the power behind that 14 Patamon was like, I get to see my security. That's huge. Number one. Also, the self-triggering memory, way more busted than people were giving credit for. I think control angels are more fun and fair. That's fine. Like I said, Angels wasn't like, fundamentally Angels isn't a problematic deck. Like I feel like what they're trying to do typically, I think, is fair and fun. It is specifically when they're turn 2 OTKing you that where you're just like, this is a problem, this needs to go. That's it. TB Mirror is the reason why I haven't played the deck much. I hate playing it personally. It is it's okay to hate the mirror, but it is a very, very complicated and interesting mirror. It is not like, I feel like your traditional mirrors when it comes to decks in any game, oftentimes it's just like, oh, whoever saw it first won. That is so not the case for TB. It's just so not the case for TB. There is so much counterplay when you're playing against TB. It's crazy. Although unfortunately we established an Amaterasu without deleting ourselves, so we're gonna get Giga punished for this actually. I mean, Analog Youth ends up being under the same umbrella. Why would any purple trash deck run any other tamer but Analog, who does so much? I mean, purple decks were running other tamers other than Analog, right? Like Three Muskets. I guess it depends on what you consider a purple deck, right? Three Muskets wasn't running it. For the most part, Titans wasn't running it. Am I wrong about that? I mean, Titans never really topped, so it's hard to say what Titans should and shouldn't be doing. I don't know what else. We saw a Chronomon. They just beat a Jupitermon, so they're 1-1. I think we're in round 3, right? Yeah, we are in round 3. We have 3 undefeateds currently. Wait, the Amaterasu didn't get bottom decked? Was there there must have been a different target I didn't see. Gapping too much. The Sun Gods are not letting us see this stack at all, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's an Amaterasu. It's a Shishi. I want to say the level 4 is the cat, but I guess not. No, it's definitely not the cat. We are at 14k. We're gonna get deleted, and then we are going to. This is going to be interesting. I don't know. I still like put Analog Youth in the same category as like trainings and Memboost. Like it was okay that existed, but shmee. It's fine. What are we doing? Just gonna play Hani. Yeah, because we got bottom decked. I'm gonna be real. I don't know Penguin-chan enough to really say one way or the other about their practice level. But I know K-Fizzpop has this matchup very memorized. Incredibly memorized. We'll have to see if... This is also a big take. Whoa. Susan. Just to get bottom decked? Some Beelstar builds did run analog use, same for TB Titans. And it was usually 3 or 4, so when most decks are getting assembly, it would be seen as too much value, or it can be done. Like even the new Galamon, the next EXS has assembly. I still think analog youth's fine though. It was generic, any deck could run it. It's fine. If Magic the Gathering Commander can have Soul Ring, we can have Analog Youth, man. Ooh. Clean board. Clean board has been established. This will be interesting. I don't know. I'm still of the opinion. At the end of the day, when it comes to Analog Youth, when it comes to some other cards, I'm just like, I guess we're just not allowed to have staples. All right, look at any other of the top 3, like any other successful card games, like those games have staples. Unless the staple is intended. Like scrambles, boosts, and trainings. I mean, Analog Youth's intended. What I don't like is they hit Analog Youth and they said it was because of egg acceleration, and I'm like, okay, so you have to hit Uko then. Yeah, K-Fizzpop just popping off now. Jesus Christ. What is this board? We had a clean board. Wonko. Grab 2 cards. We grabbed another Samuel Yojin. Digimon to shell. Do we even have a 5 in hand? We do. We have a Katakuru. And we have Shishi. You don't Digivolve. You don't go Shishi here for sure, right? Never. You would never go Shishi here. Yeah, you go Katakura for 3. And then execute. Rest the cat. The K-Fizz is so far ahead now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they mentioned both parts in Analog Youth. That's fine. I mean, those paragraphs are Mickey Mouse anyway. They don't mean anything. I'm convinced. I never take those paragraphs seriously. Though I can see Uko going to win at some point just because just like Ultra S. Yeah. At this point, I see it coming. Because it's like, well, nothing sacred. Old cards aren't allowed to be good. Okay, so we play Caesar. We're going to delete ourselves. Caesar deleted a dude. I don't know who. We got to bottom deck something. Not sure what we're going to bottom deck. But we do get to play. We're going to play Shell, which stuns what? Stuns. Oh, we're going to still just go Keshi. Okay. Oh, it's got to be a Wonko. The Wonko got bottom decked already. Okay. That's fine. Or did we not get bottom decked already? There we go. Wonko gets bottom decked regardless. And we play Katakuru, or we play Kaguya. Kaguya's gonna play another card. It's just gonna be a Gasa. And I mean, from here, it's cooked. From here, it's absolutely diabolical. I'm gonna go 7. Gonna play Chimera. I love that. God, I love that that this player run like that K-pop runs the one of Chimera. Like it's like 1 or 2 of, but it's still in the deck. It's so funny. What are we missing? Blue green. There's no blue green source, so you're just gonna grab one more color. You're gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. So minus 5k 4 things, 3 things. So it's gonna be all of those. Now we're 12k. I mean, you just swing, right? There's no reason not to swing. At least I feel like there's no reason not to swing. Oh, there we go. We're gonna go Materatsu. Delete. You bottom deck that Kaguya, and then you bot deck the Oni Bimon. No, gonna go with the Nama guy. Swing. We know Materatsu does 2 checks here. You do have to be a little scared, unironically. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Delete. We're gonna delete the Kaguya to play Ryugu. Oh, which unsuspends. Oh, that's cute. That's unbelievably adorable. So we digivolve Kokeshi to delete our Kaguya, which activates a Samyojin, which lets us play Ryugu, which lets us unsuspend. That's cute. That's a rare combo. It's not often you have the memory to do all that, but now because you know what? Now because of what's his face, Kung Loon, you just do have these bigger memory turn plays. Yeah, Ryugu can that. Yeah, it's a little known fact, because like I said, you normally don't have the memory to pull something like that off. But in this case, yep. It comes up. It comes up. Kinda cool. My goodness. They're setting up for game 2 now. I'm a little worried about TB being too good now with Kung Loon, personally. But we'll see. It could go either way. They're just mirroring each other, kind of funny. They've developed Shishi first, but they can still develop Shishi on the other side. Do they have the 6? You just promote, go 6. Yeah. No, you're gonna stay in the back? You think some of the other BT26 decks can rival it, so it's fine. I'm willing to agree. I'm not super concerned. It's just a worry I have, you know. I think Vulcan got good upgrades. Like, obviously Jupitermon got fantastic upgrades. Beelstar got upgrades. Chronomon might be real, maybe. Go just swing with the Shishi, reveal the top security. Or not reveal, check the top security. We go Kaguya. Kaguya into Shell. Gear Forest is another one to watch out for. You're completely right. I do expect some vegetation, some Ceres Bacchus stuff to do well. That doesn't shock me. Chronomon will probably check all those trash decks like Beelstar and TB. Also true. Also potentially true. Depends on how strongly it checks it, right? Because it's just like, I don't know. Like Amaterasu is good, But there's multiple reasons why TB just claps Three Musketeers, right? And it's more than just like, I'm gonna bottom tech 2 of your trash, right? That selective, like, get rid of a couple trash doesn't matter that much. Also TB, like, you could keep getting rid of the Oni Beam ones, I guess. And as long as you do that, you're generally fine. But like, Susan isn't the only play TB has, I feel like. So we'll just have to step to see how much that counters it. Gekishin Continent. What do we play off of it? Something. Kokeshi? To delete itself to delete shell? Okay. And now we're just thinking on the Kaguya. Ooh, that's clean. Kaguya Maneki, get rid of the Hani. Now Kaguya on deletion will bottom deck the other Kaguya. Ooh, that's good. Oh, but hitting the Gekishin ruins like everything. We still have the arrival. So let's see how some of this plays out. This is gonna be really interesting. I agree. Play Hanimon. More trash. More draw trash. More trash draw. Play strip 2 sources. It doesn't matter. The strip 2 sources, whatever here. Delete ourselves because of. Well, this is where it gets interesting. Are we gonna pass on Samyojin? I guess we are. We're going to play. And then bottom deck. Oh, we played another. I see. We played another Shellmon. So the Honey got bottom decked, but Kaguya still stays. It is stunned though. Oh, we're gonna go Susan. We have Susan? 1, 2, 3. Kokeshi, Gekishin, Wanko. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just missing green. This is minus 15k. Oh well. Samyojin, play Amaterasu. We're gonna get the Onibimon out of here. So we can't get Susan executed ourselves. Susan attacks. Draw, discard. Ugh, I'm so tired today. I really like the stained glass Medusamon art, Matt. Susan trash, Susan check. Alright, we're at 4, we're going to 5 memory. What are we waiting on? As we're thinking about our play. I mean, we don't have much we can do this turn. We might just lose. Did you vote for 2? It's crazy to have 5 memory and not really a viable play. I don't know what to think, man. Like, is it just Digivolve in the back? Play your own Amaterasu so you can Ascension. Play a 5? Karakuru. Like, I think your only play is like hard play Karakuru, stun the Amaterasu, but then you still lose to Susan. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you just lost. All right, play the egg. Chinese egg. Japanese egg? I guess Japanese egg. Should have been minus 2k for each color. Nah. It's a level 7. It should at least clear all, but it should at least get to 13k easily. Amaterasu. Oh, just Susan wins now. Playing a Kokeshi to delete our 5. Ryugu. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Oh my god. But Susan still just wins the game, right? Unless you can play... No, Susan just wins the game. And it's still our turn after Ryugu? No, it's still... Do we not have Susan? Oh, we do have Susan. 1. Did I miss something? Now it's Ryugu. That seems crazy. Should have been minus 2k for each color. White bandit. Oh, shush. Oh, I see what you're saying. We are gonna block? No, you let that through. Oh, never mind. That's not what's happening here. That's fine. The pace of play slowed down a lot here. It's only game 2. And we're like clawing to be here. Shishi. Just minuses a little bit and then makes it so when Digivolvings don't work. We got Amaterasu. Cleans up one of the Kokeshi that doesn't. Oh, it cleans up both. Okay. Now we can't Susan and execute. Okay. -1 stack. Oh. Potentially 4, depending on how table 2 did. They're still playing it out, table 2. Eshi continent. Playing Karakuru. Ooh, wow, playing Karakuru. This, I don't know if I agree with this, funny enough. I don't know if I like, I mean, I guess your opponent has an empty board, so it doesn't matter. But there is a part of me that I don't know if I agree with killing your Amaterasu there, because Oni, like, you're only, if you're bottom player, right, your only Oni Bimon is under that Amaterasu. And ironically, I think it's more safe. It is safer under that Digimon than it is in your trash, because there is the potential of them re-bottom decking and you finding yourself behind on Oni B tempo again. Whereas you keep it under Amaterasu, I feel like your opponent has to try double hard to clear it. To clear it and clear the Oni Bimon. Maybe that's crazy. Is that, I don't know if that's a crazy take, but you also did get the Ascension to get this 2 security, so that might be worth the tempo of Oni B, potential Oni B tempo loss. And also, when your opponent puts you to 10, might be fine. Right, but exactly what I'm talking about, right? Here we bottom deck Oni Bimon, and we're just going to sit behind the fact that we got 4 security and a potential Ascension that you have to play around. Gonna get rid of the recycling, the new level 5 from the set. Also gets rid of the Shishi. And we'll see if we get punished at all for that. That is very interesting to me, because we now lose next turn. You wonder if this was bait to send them to 10? Yeah, but their board is also clear. So like, what is being set to 10 gonna do? I guess you could Susan. You could just Susan and you'll have you get to keep turn. Honestly, that might be the best play to try to get some tempo back. We'll have to see. It's a little strange. Yeah, Cave is spending a lot of time on this game. Especially the game where you're like crawling back. Like, there is, like, the clock still matters. If this is a lot of time and if the top player wins anyway, I don't know. I always consider the clock is a game too that you also have to play. And all the effort it takes to win this game might just not be worth it. There's definitely something you have to consider. Yeah, there's the Susan. We knew we have Susan. He's got the other Susan because I know he's got the Altart in hand too because he flashed the Altart earlier even without checking hand. Analog hit. I just don't feel like the analog hit really mattered against TB. Like, with the new cards coming in, Kung Loon being good, like, it was just like, whatever. Like, people were probably going to start cutting Analog Youth, in my opinion, but... Alright, gonna swing Susan. Because it has Rush innately. There was a Titans player. I forget how many. There was at least one. It was a pure Plutomon variant. It didn't seem like they were running Tita at all. So Pluto, zombie Pluto. Versus Chrono. So Chrono's also, yeah, doing well. Okay, well, Susan clears board. I think there's Shishi underneath that we're resolving. So Hani, draw 2. Where are we going with this? Play for 3. Draw. Oh, giving up on a Konglin? I mean, I guess you can play from trash, so it's fine. Okay, well. Only Beamon. Oh, and Benison lost, so this is finals. So K-Fizz Pop and Penguin playing it out for the finals. Swing it to Susan. That's such a heads up play. That is a play that, like, I feel like like 7 out of 10 people get wrong. God, I love that. That we actually decided to swing into the Susan, guaranteeing our death. That was good. That was smart. That's win game 2 thinking. But again, it comes down to like I was saying, like we have Oni Beamon tempo. Also, does Susan not count as one of the traits for Kung Loon to activate? I guess not, since we're here now, but yeah, it's not. Interesting. Yeah. All right, we got Susan. How many colors? It looks like we got all the colors we want. All the colors of the wind. Speaking of, that'd be a pretty that world would go pretty hard in Kingdom Hearts 4. Just saying, Square Enix. We get to Sam Yojin, of course, though. So now, yeah, we played ourselves a little bit. Goodbye, Shushin. Yeah, we did play ourselves a little bit. I feel like there was a world where that doesn't happen. I mean, all you had to do was play, like, all you had to do, wait, how much memory did we have? We didn't have 0 memory, right? What did we do? We're gonna Susan back. And that's time. Do we have no, I get, ugh. All right, I think that's time. So K Fizz Pop wins the whole thing. So we had a TB finals technically, and K Fizz Pop takes the whole thing. Titans and Chrono, a lot of people tied. This is a pretty complicated, like a lot of the new cards are pretty complicated. So I expect some ties to be happening, especially with proxies. I expect our players to get a little faster over time, but it is interesting when everyone's going to time, but people say the game is too fast. Definitely an interesting back and forth we had here. Definitely I feel like that was Penguin's game to win if we didn't just like misplay there at the end. No, I guess it didn't matter because of time, but yeah. Anyway, I'm really tired. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm not, it's always a good conversation, guys, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't got time to yap today. What was the game count? It was K-Fizz 1-0 because of the tie. Yeah. Yep. They only finished one game, so they tied game 2. Pretty sure. So that leaves us to one undefeated. What'd you lose to, Jonah Benison? Oh. Playing 3 muskets and you lost to TV. No one blames you. Everyone understands. You are not at fault. We understand. Rest in peace. Yeah. It's unfortunate. That's just such a, like, it is so, I feel like it's so rare in Digimon for there to be like a 0, like, not a 0-10 matchup, but like it's pretty close. Like the last time I remember a matchup being that bad was like Black War Greymon into any Tamer deck. Like those matchups were like 0-10 or something. Like it was not, like I'm exaggerating, but it's pretty close. Bricked hard game 3. Oh, that'll do it too. Imagine the new stuff helps you clear. The new stuff helps you win faster, so like TB can't do its nonsense. But if it's just like not quite as fast as you need to be, TB still pulls off their BS and does their thing. But anyway, I'm going to bed. Love to chat, but I'm just so tired today, man. So I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna head out and see you guys. I'm not advertising too much, but I'm doing a cookie run stream on Sunday. So check that out if you guys are ever interested in cookie run. I'm probably going to try to do a cookie run stream on Sunday for a case tournament in my local area. I am going to be trying to stream a lot of the store regionals in Florida. And definitely, I'm confirmed to be streaming House Rules Gaming on October 3rd. And then I'm confirmed streaming the Dark Side Gaming one. So definitely check those 2 out. I'm gonna see if I can pull off a different one, like maybe Gamers R Us, It's hard for me to do Fridays, unfortunately. Oh wait, I can't do gamers because I'm doing house rules. But I'm gonna try my best to do another one. A third one would be nice, but it's a little difficult. But yeah. Anyway, happy pre-release. Enjoy going to your locals and getting some product. I got product. I have packs on my table. It's a cool set. I pulled normal Jupiter Wrath, which is cool, and then I pulled the goon bait of the set. Or I guess is it Mervamon or Sarismon, the goon bait? I guess there's also Rosemon. Damn, there's a good amount of goon in this set now that I think about it. Bacchus, right? Anyway, good night, guys.